Welcome back, fellow scribes. It has been a while, and I thought I'd jump back into this, playing as Augustus, and we're going to play as the Carthaginian civilization. So, little tidbits on this. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Carthage before, but we're going to get extra production in the capital for towns. We can purchase culture buildings in towns, and it's cheaper to purchase buildings in towns. Now, the cool thing about Carthage is I only get one city, and I get 2 merchants and colonists every time I buy or train them. Now, with that in mind, actually, let me go back. With that in mind, I grabbed these mementos. You saw me plug in the expansionist one. But the other one I like is I grabbed an extra settlement limit, but it costs more to convert cities. Well, that doesn't matter, because that detriment does not affect us, because we can't make any other cities except for this one. So, let's get started, shall we? Get the yields. Oh, they're already on. Perfect. Oh, my hex grid was off. There we go. All right, yep. I think we'll settle in place and get the ball rolling. That's what I think we should do. And first off, I say we scout, as we always do, and see what is provided for us. I think we'll head straight for that little bit of info right there. And honestly, we're looking pretty solid. Could go with sailing or otherwise. We will have to get into sailing at some point to get our stuff online, especially our unique buildings, which that's in the culture tree. I think I might start with animal husbandry, though. We got a good amount of forest here to work with. Got some mines, but I think we'll grab the forest first, especially these hides here. I think that's really what we're looking for, so let's start with that. I say we grab another scout right now, get things where we need to go. And let's get this guy moving. Alright, it's been a while. Glad to be back. It's been pretty interesting. I say we'll grab the food. Let's work towards that. It seems to be the right move. We can build everything faster. Alright, 60 culture, 30 culture, minus 100 happiness for 2 turns. Ooh, well that would be... See how much it takes to get chiefdom. It's not really saying... Oh, 126. So, that'd shave quite a bit off of that. The problem is the happiness. How much does celebration? 38 turns. You know what? That's so far away. Let's just grab the 60. Now we're only 5 turns away. Much better. We won't be able to get that gypsum, but we're already seeing where we can maybe settle later. Let's get a search in. Ah, perfect. I'm already seeing another settle. Probably right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is a perfect spot. And the reason it's perfect is we want our Kothons and our dockyards wherever we can get them. Plus, if we settle next to a resource, we get an extra settler. Or not settler, extra population. So, all that's good to have. Alright, yeah, let's get that 3 production, really push things forward for us. We want to get that early tempo as soon as possible. And as you can probably tell, we're pretty much as bottom as the map as we can get, so it's only up from here. In which case, we might only need 2 scouts. Although we could do a 3rd. Well, I don't really see the point. No, I think we will skip that. Instead, let's work towards... Do we want to do a fishing key now? Because the granary, I'd probably put here. That'd probably be the best spot for it. Or we can go here. Let's count this out. Oh, yep, this is another good one. It'll actually capture this jade. We can only get so much around here. And I'd rather have my warehouse buildings over here. Because the adjacencies aren't that great, we can make work over here with the adjacencies. Alright, so minus 100 culture, so we could go back. No, we'll just get our 10 production. Alright, shame we don't have sailing. That is unfortunate, but it's fine. Alright, we're going to build 3 monuments, have a commander with 3 promotions, or we can just take 50 gold. Really, either one could go. With the monuments, we will be buying them. So there's that to keep in mind. We will definitely have 3 settlements. Question is whether or not we'll have the money. I think we're better off 15, or we can just get 50 culture later. Let's go the culture. Let's focus on the culture. We are going to want to do that. Now, speaking of which, we can head straight to discipline to get our commander, or we can work on getting our unique buildings in tow. Ooh, plus 3 gold for every trade route. That's good. Now, what do we got here? Oh, we can unlock the Bursa very early, which we do want. I want that a lot. And that's production. Whereas the dockyard is food. Next to resource and wonder. And this is wonders, navigable river terrain, and coastal terrain. Pretty much my plan is to put my dockyard right here. And maybe Bursa right here. That's kind of the idea that I was thinking of. So that's the idea. And these are rather quick. How are our Carthage? That's why there's not much going on here. Yes, the Cephets, that's really good. All right, so do we want to boost our food? We're not going to get much off of that. Not much food. So let's focus on our production building instead. So we're going to focus on that. With that in mind, let's go ahead and I think we'll focus on Classical Republic. I think that might be... Actually, no. We won't be able to get many wonders, if at all, because we have one city. So we got to figure out if we're just going to cram a whole bunch in here. So maybe not. This wouldn't be bad. I actually think oligarchy might be our call. Oligarchy's going to be our call. Let's grab that extra culture and move on ahead. All right. The reason I think oligarchy's better is we can force growth quickly in Carthage and have all of the abilities, all the buildings we want, which is going to be perfect for us. And then we can focus on other things. This is looking pretty good. Very resource-heavy lands here. I like that. All right, let's go more this way. We might get another settle over here. I like this navigable. Or what we got? 50 happiness, 30 culture. The influence isn't bad, but let's grab the culture and happiness. Push things forward. All right, perfect. We got our sawmill. Now we can go straight into sailing or masonry. And honestly, let's go straight into sailing. I think sailing would be better. We're not really focusing on mines too much right now. We'll get those later. Oh, the redwood forest. And we can be Iceland. That was quick. Not bad. Karl Supe might be befriending them. All right, so we got redwood up there. That is an option. And this navigable, we might follow this here. I want to see where it goes. How far inland? Ooh, decently. We might be settling that way as well. I like this. I like this more. So let's go ahead and get our saw pit in there. I want all the production I can get. All right. Now let's go ahead and grow our city. Even though we're going to get more production out of these, I do want this just to have the golden food. All right. Oh, perfect. All right, yeah, I'm going to leave that be. That's looking pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Let's grab this one. Ooh, I don't need the influence. We'll just grab some more food and production. That's me. That's what I like. Give me all the food and production you can get. So there's another guy there, and we have found Machiavelli. I'm going to keep it neutral, actually. Every time I ask for friendly greetings with these people, it is a nightmare. All right, so he's at 22 already. We'll leave that cultural exchange. I'd rather have Karl Supe, and we can get that in a few turns. All right. Oh, we can actually... Carthage shares more with Rome than our people think. Well, we are Carthage. Right. He's playing as Rome. We can get 15 relationship. That's interesting. We'll avoid that. If I grab the influence, we'll be even closer. So let's do that, because we can do that next turn now. All right. Let's get down here and grab these. I would like to see who this is, because we'll probably end up fighting them. Fantastic. We could colonize, and I think that is exactly what we will do, because we get 2 of them, and that's perfect for us. That means we can settle faster than everybody else, and we have the ability to do so. All right, there's Arna, but I would rather befriend Supe. Unfortunately, Arna... Actually, we might end up befriending Arna as well. I do actually like where they're at, because we're focusing on areas around here, and they're inland, so we don't have to worry about it. No. I will never take minus 100 science. That's never a thing I will take. Alright, that's fine. Now, if we go for this, we get gold for purchasing naval units, which is going to be a while. We're not going to build those right away. I say we go for... maybe I shouldn't have picked discipline. Oh, wait, I didn't, did I? Oh, I picked monuments. Perfect, we don't have to worry about it. Let's go ahead and finish out our thing, and then we'll probably switch over to getting a Pantheon. So we'll do that next. I think we can wait on that, because I'm not worried about any of the big ones, really. These guys kind of have redwood forest sandwiched between them. But that's fine. That is not fine, though. This... yeah, they love doing that. Alright, you know what? We're going to go for it, though. I'm not getting 100 gold for that. No. 30 culture and move on. Great, we got our colonists. This is really good tempo. Bursa, we're not going to build that right away. No. That's going to take a while. We can go ahead and do this, though. So, 4 production. Perfect. And we're going to put it here, because this is our plan. Yeah, so let's go ahead and focus on that. Is there anything else worth building quickly, though? No, not yet. We'll leave these open if we have to. And the fishing key we'll do later. We don't have any boats right now, so it doesn't matter. All right, you are definitely going over here. I saw they mentioned this. I like this better. 1, 2, 3. We can get a good amount of stuff right here. Now, as for the other one, that is a question. I'm thinking right here's not bad, because we want to be on the coast as much as possible. Put a key right here, I think. Pretty good defense, too. Probably something here, and then maybe we'll get something up here, because I don't want to go too inland. Also, we could probably get a nice, not ideal, but we want to go here. So let's just go ahead and go over there. You guys are really beating my guy up here. Let's try to run away. He might die, and that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Not really. I actually like my scouts living. I prefer it a lot. All right, who is next? Ah, city growth. Perfect. I do want this eventually. I'm just making sure you can't grab that. And I cannot grab the gypsum either. We can expand that way a bit. We're going to put a key down here, so that'll be fine. We're definitely going to destroy this with Bursa, but we might as well. Can I expand far enough? Cannot get that iron. That's another downside. Just planning it out. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll grab this one. I like the production. I like what all it's providing. Machiavelli, you have my interest because I do not know where you're at. You are somewhere far, far away because you didn't grab that, and I will 100% grab it. All right. That's nice. We're going to have to try to avoid him if we can. Perfect. We have sailing. That will definitely boost us rather well. We're going to go straight into masonry. All right. Now, as for you, I'm going to take a gamble because I know he's over here. I'm going to try to stay away from him if I can. Let's get our double right here. Utica looking beautiful. Let's go ahead and grab that silver, and we'll work towards. I'm wondering if I want to take it that way. I know I'm being odd. I like to try to make it 3 for my city at least. It's not a big deal. What is this, a mine? But I could put a wonder there and get some adjacencies. So let's leave that alone. Let's grab this one. There we go. Because Utica, we can get in here. Look at that. 144. Usually these are 220. That is perfect. We'll leave that alone. We'll definitely get some good use out of it. All right. Perfect. Oh, we found him. Minus 50 gold, but I improved my relationship with someone I don't even know. Or we just take 50 happiness. I'll take the happiness. Try to hit that celebration. Still saying 4 turns. Ooh, you are really trying me here. Do I want to kill my scout for this? No, I do not. See if we can avoid him. There we go. All right, so this is giving me a better idea of what's going on. I like that. Arna, how we looking? Can we 170 for you? I will keep this at accept. I don't like Machiavelli too much. The gold would have been nice, but we don't really need it. Now, this food will work everywhere, which I think might be our call. Because Carthage is actually pretty good. We're mostly doing this for food. There we go. Because it'll boost all of our towns and everything. So it's actually pretty good. Pretty good. All right. See if our scout avoids the people. Looks like it. All right. Fantastic. Let's grab the culture, and we'll use it for something else. All right. Do we want to go straight for the settlement? Oh, it's a +2. Well, that's really good. That's really good. Goal towards purchasing buildings on coast or navigable rivers. Ooh. You know what? We will wait for mysticism. I'm going to grab this. That is really good. We're going to get that right out of the way. Yep, we're going to settle in place here. Thene, beautiful. I will grab the... This is hilarious. So, this pops up almost all the time for everybody. This is pointless for us. We can't build buildings because all these towns can't change. So, obviously, Carthage, 15%. That's a no-brainer. All right, let's grab... I want this, actually. This is what I want. So, let's go ahead and head that way because the sheep are better for us right now. All right. Who got hurt? Scout got hurt. He sure did. All right, we're going to evacuate that, and we're going to try... Scout might die. Go. No, no. Wow, that is a beauty. So, I'm not going to even attempt that. We're going to run away. We can get our dockyard, which has a +4 on it already. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. So that's why it has the 4. This is a 3, or this is a 2. We'll get it 3. And we'll actually get it 4 because we're going to be fine with that. Beautiful. All right. Bursa is 11 turns. We're going to get more colonists right now, though. even though we'll be 1 over. That is fine. Where are we defenseless? They're not going to be a problem. Well, actually, they might be. Let me come back to that. That might be a problem, because I'm worried about them pillaging that. Let's leave it for now. We're going to leave it for now. And I'm not going to buy anything now until I have this card in, because that's just going to be the most for my money. And let's just come in here. Actually, I'm going to finish this, and we'll go ahead and do the dockyard just to get that out of the way. So let's see what they do here. I don't think they're going to attack the AI can be iffy, but they usually avoid... Oh, this is perfect. They usually avoid fighting across disadvantages. Let's go ahead and search it, see if I can... So there's Savage. We're at 153. Arna does not like me right now for some reason. Thane's too close. That's fair. That's fair. Should have sent it to him first, but that's fine. Good. Building up things. Also hurting their slingers. I want... Alright, how many are you at? You're still at 1. So he only has the 1 building, or the 1 city, which is fine. So this is the cutoff for Utica. As much as I like this, I might like this more. This is pretty good on the resources. I think this might be the better one, even though we will be off of fresh water. So let me get this guy. Let's explore that option. Now you're closer over here, what we got. I don't know if I like that. Let's see here. If I actually do this is actually pretty good. Leaves a little open. I don't like that, but it's fine. As for you, do we want to use our ability to come up here? I think maybe. This might actually... I might actually listen to this. I want to hem him in while we can. Although he might be moving settlers out. At any moment we could see that. Oh, we need to change our policies. Yoink. Alright. So now we should be at a plus 75%. So let's take a look at that. Actually, before we do, let's grab that iron. Alright. So, how cheap are they now? 124. So these would be 124 if I put them next to the coast. But I can't because they'll have to go here first. Regardless, let's go ahead and put that key in. I do want to do that. So, how do we want to do this? So, let me check the... Wonder why I can't put the Kothon in right now. Should be able to do that. That tells me all I need to know. So it has to be placed on... Must be placed on coast. That is very important, so we have to put them here. Which means our fishing key has to go here. So there we go. Unlocked. Perfect. I will definitely take the science. Let's go ahead and move our fishing boats up this way. That way we can claim this land. We want to be around this volcano as much as possible. I'm not purchasing those. Let's go ahead and go into mysticism. I'm going to need that. That is fine. Keep exploring. Alright, you were showing that there was something, but you're not showing it now. There's over here, but you know what? Keep going this way. I want to make sure... I want as much info on this as possible, because he should be increasing eventually. Alright, this is perfect. Definitely wanted that, and we're going to keep it right there. Utica does not have any of these, although we could get one. We could get one, and actually, because this is for coastal marine... So actually putting our Kothon here would at least get us some points. That is a good idea. So let's go ahead and get a key in at least. Make a better spot for our Kothon later. Alright. He will most likely settle out in this direction. Oh, so that is correct. This settler will not get a Kothon, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and take the production. I love production. It's one of my favorite things to get. Regardless of him not getting one, we don't have to do it for every single settle, so it's not that big of a deal. But I do want to push him in to force him either up here or out this way. Although, to be fair, we're probably going to settle more along the edges here. Oh, we have 213. Apologies. Arna, I would like to befriend you, even though I am immediately going to tick you off some more. You're not going to like me. Not going to like me very much, which is fine. Perfect. We got that in place. I love to see it. I could go for Bursa, which it is tempting. How far is Bursa in the tech tree? Because they can sometimes hit you pretty early without you realizing it. We got time. We don't need to focus on it immediately. Not immediately. In which case, let's get our keys and harbors. Let's go ahead and just get all our buildings in place. Yep, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. That is worrying, though. I'd prefer that not to happen. Alright, you're offering a few different options here. I still think this one's the best one, because we can get double the jade. We will miss out on this, but that's fine. Guaranteeing the silver. The jade for here can go to and we can even get this hardwood. So that's actually pretty good. I just don't like how it's in the middle of nowhere. However, it does cut off all of the fresh water around here, making the next settle harder, which works for us. Unless well, actually, I could move it up one. I could move it up one, keeping things a little safe, and we could settle around here if we wanted to on fresh. That is an option. Although, actually, I'm looking at this. I don't really... There's an independent down here. I know it. I know we saw them earlier, but they're definitely down here because this is fresh water. And we can just settle this because we're only going to miss out on this. So, yep, right here is perfect. Yep, Leptis, love it. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead. I like this a lot, but we got this secured. Let's steal this jade in case he settles around here. So, just go ahead and secure that. I would like to get... Nah, we don't have enough time. That's fine. Perfect. All right. I wish I had more info here. There is a volcano right around here, though. Regardless, it leaves plenty for us to grab. The only thing we won't be grabbing is the gold. And I can grab this gold, so it's fine. That's fine. We'll just settle in place. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and see what's over here. All right, looking pretty good. Now, do we want to grab this now? Oh, marine terrain as well. Actually, that is another thing I just realized. We can grab some more wonders doing that. So 1, 2, 3. We'll be fine. Let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to use that for later because we can expand out here. It's not ideal, but we can get a few wonders out on this if we do it right. Ooh, someone's getting hurt. All right, let us grab a production on the palace. And I actually will take that codex now, just to have that extra science. All right, pottery has to be taken now, because it's the only way to get anywhere else. And we do kind of need that brickyard. Yep, we're over the cap. Don't worry about it. Oh, Leptis is sad. And so is Matya. Interesting. Well, we're going to have to leave that for now. Although we could do a key, which I actually will do. Let's grab that now, because we'll grab those crabs later. That'll kind of help. All right. Well, we're going to lose a scout right about now. Yep, he's gone. That is a bummer. I also realized this gypsum actually isn't that handy, because it would be better in another city, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and take that production now. Perfect. All right, now how about you? Yes, we're going to go ahead and secure those. All right, where are we? Defenseless. I do not have the gold right now for that, so that is unfortunate. Well, we can actually get in the water, so that is a plus for us. All right, the Ney will be safe. Leptis will not. Leptis can actually get attacked. Let's just see who these are, though. Arna, and this is Jishi. I'll take the specialist cap. We'll do that. We'll force him in here eventually. All right, our monument, not really going to happen. Could go for Bursa. I think I'm gonna... Let me get a galley real quick, actually. Yes, I know Thenay is defenseless. We're going to go ahead and get a galley. That's going to help us out, because most of these are probably on the coast. What got built? That is fine. I didn't want that, so I'm not worried about that one. All right, 25 science. That is perfect. Let's go ahead and grab the... well, is that going to hurt me? Oh, that's not a big deal. Let's grab the crabs. That way you have 2 fishing boats, and you have 100, so it's fine. Good, we got our galley. Let's go ahead and do Bursa, and I want it right here. And while we do that, we could get... we don't need the pearls. Let's go ahead and expand our wood-cutting business, I think. Let's move towards this salt, maybe. Go ahead and grab that. Head in that direction. 17 food is not bad. Matya has nothing. Thenay has 1. Boudica has 1 as well. Boudica kind of needs the love right now. In fact, if I had the money... I do. Only for a saw pit, though. Not really how I wanted to do that. Alright. Well, I think we're about to lose our other scout in just a moment. Let's see the screen. Yep. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We will grab that salt right off the rip. Let's go to irrigation immediately. We need to get our settlement situation handled. Oh, that was there. Well, this becomes a pearls resource. That is actually perfect for us. We can do that. Yeah, we'll make that into pearls. That'll come in handy. Ooh, now what got built? Gate of all nations. That's still fine. Not a problem. We need to probably head towards limestone. That's 5% on all wonders. Although, moving towards this... Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Actually, we want our Kothon right here. So we'll actually wait on that. We need to make money. That's the only thing holding us back is money. Mysticism actually would be pretty handy for us right now. Our Pantheon will most likely be... Oh, plus, I'm surprised someone took that. 10% growth rate is actually not bad. I was thinking we could do gold. We could do gold. We do have quite a few forests around us. We are going the woodcutter route, so actually that money would be handy. Or I was also thinking of going God of the Sea to get more production on our fishing boats. However, that's only really going to affect Carthage. So really we just have to see what we care about for Carthage. What is the most important thing for Carthage? We don't need to worry about this. Oh, we could still get the clay pits. Now that actually might not be bad. Actually, that might work out. We can grab the extra production, and that would turn into cash as well for all of our towns. So that's not entirely a bad idea. Not a bad idea. So the question is... Oh, actually... So we got some forest here. Utica is mining, though. That's not a problem. We'll mainly focus on woods in Carthage and Thenay, maybe. I think we'll do the mines. Even though I was thinking of doing other things, I think we'll do that. Gold on camps and woodcutters, though. It's a good amount of money to rake back in, but we do have more mines. This will just work better overall. Yep, so we'll grab the stone circles. Let's move our boat this way. Stone circles will work out better in the long run. Alright, where is G? It has to be right there. It has to be. Alright, Leptus, you're kind of a little scared. So I'm going to get this slinger, even though it's going to affect other things. Just want to do that now. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and grab this harbor. Because that's going to equate to more cash. Wow, they heard this slinger was in business, didn't they? Here. Alright. We'll go ahead and grab the jade, because we were doing that. Don't worry about it. Gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. You're not done growing yet, so you're gonna keep growing. There's Jishi. Alright. Hopefully you don't attack my boat. You are avoiding me. Good. I like the food. I also like the fact of just stacking more multipliers, so we are gonna do that. Alright. You're gone. I cannot get anything I want. Alright, that's 100 gold. Alright, perfect. Can I... Oh, perfect. We'll grab the galley right here. That should at least offer some sort of protection. Good, they are moving. Alright, perfect. That'll keep things safe. Had me worried there. Had me worried. Oh, yep. Getting pillaged. Alright, we got Bursa. That is a challenge complete as well, because we built Bursa as Carthage, which is nice. Alright, Carl Supe, what can you offer? Step Pyramid would be a nice gold, or science boost. We could work on constructing buildings. Science on codices is good too. We're going to make a lot of warehouse buildings though. So we will definitely grab Archimedes Screw. Because that will... There we go. Yep, jump to 24. I say we get our monument. Well, actually, let me check where the altar can go. That makes sense. What about the monument? Alright. Some ideas there. I'm also trying to figure out where to put my gold buildings later. No, we're not going to make a colonist. We're sitting fine. We'll add more later. But we will make more of them. I almost feel like building an army, just not yet. Let's go ahead and get our... No, let's get our monument, actually. I'm kind of lacking on the culture. You know what? Yes, this is actually a smart move. Let's get rid of this food, and we'll get this. Because we don't need these farms. We don't need the farms. Let's go ahead and make the altar as well with it. Actually, no, we'll put the altar with the... I always do that. I don't know why I do it, but that's what I do. This is a more beneficial food. And there's a reef right there. I like that a lot. Because we can automatically put the pearls in, so it just equates more for us. You know what, Matya? You're still at 7.5. Let's try to help you out. Oh, boy. No. No to both of those. No to both. Alright. You need to leave. This river is under my protection, so get out of here. Alright. Let's go ahead and pillage it. Actually, you know what? Let's move one. Alright. Perfect. And let's grab it. Minus 50 gold, but 60 culture. Let's just take the production. Yeah, we'll just take the production. Alright. Let's get the kill and move you back in. Can't do anything. That's fine. We're not going to do anything with that because they will just pillage it. So that is pointless. Matya, we'll do a brickyard instead. That is way more effective. And where do I want to put it? I think I do want to put it here. Even though I can't make these into cities, I can still do adjacencies rather well. Also, I'd rather have this food. That'll fix our little problem. Also, the next time we're in a celebration, we will get 5 culture a turn, so that's actually pretty handy. There's steel, which we might make. I need to leave this open. I know that sounds counterproductive, but that's what we need to do. We could put food in the capital, though. That is not a bad idea. I need to put a Kothon out here somewhere. So let's focus on growth. Let's focus on growth. Alright. So this is already built, but we do need a commander at some point. At some point. But that point is... Oh, I would like to trade. You know what? Know about the Carthage civics, actually. We're not there yet. Although having -1 gold maintenance on naval units would be pretty good. But I think we're fine right now. We're fine. We do not need to specialize right now. We're doing just okay. Let's get you out of here. Yep. That's much better. Alright. Guthiuda. Interesting spot. How are you looking? Do you ever get up to... You're 1 of 5, so you're just building up your capital. And you made Savage a friend. I want to come out here. I really do. The question is... Maybe I don't. Actually, we'll leave Jishi alone. Guthiuda, though, I will try to befriend. Also, I am curious about Machiavelli. I know he don't like us. He knows somebody else. That's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know. Which means we need to keep going up this way. There's a nice navigable up there. Alright. Let's move on. Matya and I just saw them become happy. Did you see that? Look, everybody's happy now. Except for that. I wasn't happy about that. Alright. Let us grow. I'm not kidding. That is really appealing, but we will refrain. Let's go ahead and get our hardwood. That's not really going to do too much for us, though, is it? Let's go ahead and expand out this way. Speaking of which, I do want to get a... keep you gear. I like you being nearby. Alright, yeah, let's grab this so that we can get the hides and limestone. We're going to go into writing. Work towards that. Alright, let's get our gold multiplier back up. You gotta be kidding me. You left that open. I could pillage that. I won't. I already wasted the points. But I could. Sure. The thing with Machiavelli, it's okay to completely do that because he will declare war and not get any penalties on you anyway. So you're better off just going ahead and saying sure. Although I do have to be careful. I do want a commander around here because Leptus is the forefront. And I could see him building an army and coming this way. Although we are working pretty well against him. 121. I would like this, actually. Anyway. Actually, what else does this offer? Just culture and science on vegetated terrain in this settlement. Settle right here and make a whole bunch of... I can get behind that, actually. This is a good idea. It's a good idea. Alright, we're about to get our altar. What can we build? Brickyards, steel, hanging gardens. I would like steel. It offers a lot of money. And also the fact you can put it anywhere is always a boon for us. We can make a 3 here. A nice 2 here. Put it here, we get a 3. But right here would be better for the 3, because we already have buildings. This is a 2, which could become a 3. And it makes this a 2. But wait a minute, what about hanging gardens? See? Fair enough. Oh, we could put hanging gardens there. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we already got our monument here. If we go here, make that a 3. Or here. Just trying to figure out the best combination. We're going to be packing a lot in here. So I think we're actually going to avoid this for now. Let's put hanging gardens here. And we'll put steel here. And we'll obviously do steel first. That's the actual best way to do it. And we're going to cheese it and see if I can buy this brickyard. Nope. Alright. Let's steal the production right here. Because that is also science. Oh, actually this is perfect because it gets us a 4 and a 4 for our gold buildings. Sadly, this does not equate to wonders, so we're just going to keep growing. Oh, let's get that growth rate. That is what I'm talking about. We'll get rid of the culture. We don't need it right now. Instead, let's grab the 2 gold, because that is perfect for us. Oh, and we can grab more gold. Or we can get 100 culture. Let's grab the gold. I want the gold more, because I can grab this. Alright, that makes that a 5. That is beautiful. Oh, yep. Alright, well, we want the Kothon first. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now let's move on. Oh, wow. We could do it. We could be real sneaky with it. Oh, that is real sneaky. I love it. I love everything about it. I do like the harbor. I will grab it. We could sneak up in here and... Nope, not quite. It's capital spots right in there. So we won't be able to do what I was thinking. But that's fine. What got built? Hanging Gardens got built, so we don't have to worry about that. Ooh, Harappa. Oh, man, he's already befriending them. Dang it. Alright, that's fine. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Let's just keep exploring. Uncover what we can. We can grab that. That'll be good. 163. Oh, you know what? I don't like this guy. Get out of here. He's planning that. I can already see it. I don't like it either. I would like to say no, but here's what we're going to do. So, let's watch what he does. He's going to sit him there. Yep, he's definitely planning it. Let's pull you back. Let's get our warrior. We're going to buy an army in Leptis. That's what we're going to do. We're going to buy an army in Leptis. Let's get our silver to get some more gold. All right, we're going to move to Code of Laws. We're going to work towards getting merchants. I cannot attack, so we're just going to leave that there. Good, we have a general. You need to go to Leptis because you are going to get a lot of XP. I forgot to grab that. We'll grab it next turn. Oh, we've met Friedrich. I have no idea where he's at, but pleasure. It is a pleasure. But we actually will be friendly with him. He's probably very far away. Ooh, we can do a cultural exchange, which we could do the whole time, but we just... Machiavelli's being that guy. Ooh, 2 food or 3 food in towns. Let's do a farmer's market. I'm feeling more inclined to that, especially since we're in a celebration right now, so that's even more food. All right, let me just snag this real quick. Oh, a chariot? I'll take minus 50 gold for that. That is beautiful. And Arna's coming along nicely. Let's grab the furs, actually. We can throw that in the capital. Now, we're going to go for currency, actually, because I want Colossus, if I can get it. All right, that's unfortunate. Can't afford those. We'll get it eventually. Not a big deal. This is looking a lot better now. Let's go with not what I wanted. There we go. Sadly, you will not be helpful in our war effort, but it is what it is. We'll grab another slinger. That should be enough to keep things under wrap. Oh my goodness. Is that Jishi? Oh, Jishi. You didn't have to be like that. Oh, what did I just do? You gotta be kidding me. You stole the one thing. Well, we're running it. I'm not going back for that. It's a misclick. It is what it is. Oh, that's really annoying. Alright, you go here. Alright, let's do this and this. That'll work for now. That's extremely unfortunate. Alright, well, that is steel, which is perfect, because that's going to give us 200 gold. And there's some pearls. Unfortunately, they are not pearls of wisdom. Alright, well, we had an unfortunate incident. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do a brickyard, perhaps? No. No brickyard. Now, a garden, I can agree with. What else does it offer? It also... No, it does not give us science. I don't know why I was thinking that. Let's do a library, though. I do agree with that. I was thinking right here. 2, 3, 4... Let me check my market that I'm working toward. Let me look at that again. So market gets coastal, navigable, and wonder. So 3, 4. This would only be a 3. That's a 4 as well. And we got 2 4s here. So we're fine. Let's go ahead and do our library on this 3 then. Now let's move on. Ooh, a specialist right here would actually be pretty good. Oh, look. See, I could have grabbed it. Look at that. Oh, well. It is what it is. Let's just grab this production. That'll be fine. Thane, you're going to be okay. Alright, you're going to be fine. Actually, I want this here. Anything I can send? No. Wish I had more of the crabs to send around. You're actually not building units, so we'll just throw the pearls in here for now. So he did dump his units. That's fine, actually, because we can do one of these. Let's get rid of that. That's actually not bad. 393 actually can get us something. I want to buy buildings so bad. I really do. Oh, I still can. Oh, well, we're going to move that. Let's get buildings elsewhere. Then show me a monument. Well, that is a good monument. It's actually not a bad monument. We're going to do a brickyard right here. There we go. I don't know if I want to... What do I want to do with that? Haven't decided yet. Alright. Let's go back to Leptis. Watch this unfold. Oh, that's Machiavelli declaring war on me because I have to focus on Jishi. Love that. You need to get out of here. Alright, let's build a fortification because those guys are right there. That's a minor defeat. I don't like that. Pushing me towards... They're in woods, so I'll have a turn. That's good. That is good to know. Alright, not the ideal spot, but we're going to take it. I know exactly what he did. He instigated Jishi on me. That's annoying. Alright. I got hit with that volcano. That's nice. Oh, look, Ostia. Good job, buddy. I'm glad you could do it. Yep, my commander is getting rinsed right now. Actually, I probably shouldn't have you attack, should I? Maybe I should. No, you keep building your fortification. You do this. You get rid of this guy. Perfect. Just as planned. Alright. These guys are going to take too long. Let's go ahead and do a brickyard somewhere. Question is where. I can make this a 3. I just don't know. Actually, we could go out here. I don't really care about this. Although that is a 2. You know what? We need to decide this now. I got a 3. We can make another 3 or 4 out here somehow for our science. This is our gold. Our culture buildings go around our wonders, basically. So, this should be where the brickyard goes. There we go. I figured it out. Go me, I guess. Alright. You're safe. Pyramids got built. And we have found Friedrich. You can heal for a while. I don't care right now. I'm focused on this war. Luckily, Jishi is also throwing Machiavelli off as well, so that is a plus for us. Alright. We can't get the gold. That's fine. We can expand out this way, which we will. Just go ahead and grab all this. I will not lose 10 gold a turn. You can get out of here with that, bud. You don't need to be doing that sanctioning crap. Oh, but I will lose 10 happiness. I love this guy. I might have to beat him in. Alright. We only get 1 market anyway. There's only 1 gold building other than... Oh, hold up. Let's do that. No, nothing on this one. You just stay where you're at then. Goodbye. And you can't attack my guy, so we're good right now. That works. That works. Let's grab the... You know what? I am going to go ahead and grab this specialist. Because that will last forever. You need to heal. You need to get rid of this guy. Oh, look at that. I love it when a plan comes together. We're going to head down the assault tree. Yep. Alright, can I hit him? Yes, I can. Do I want to take that hit now? Yes. Should weaken him considerably. You keep healing. Minor victory. It's outside of the range, though. You know what? You just heal. Let's just turtle. Hold in a little bit. Let them come to us. That way we can heal and do our stuff. Because they have to come to us anyway. I will need this limestone. Considerably will need it. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. So send delegation. I can get 4 happiness or 8 happiness a turn. And I get vision of the capital. I can get a festival ground. Early influence is nice. Not bad. Marna letters. That's okay. Plus 1 happiness on warehouse buildings. We could make use of that. Or influence on espionage. Sanctions. We're going to do this. Let's push our influence to the limit. Alright, how many turns for currency? 3 turns. Hopefully that works for us. We're still a far away from making more settlement limit. So actually, let's go ahead and get some army commander. Yeah, let's get another one. So you can hit nobody. You can hit him. Perfect. You know what? Get this guy out of here. I'll move you forward. Perfect. Are you going to attack my swordsman? Jishi is just dipping. And I love it. Get away from me. Oh, Machia. Oh, that's Friedrich. Looks like he's fighting somebody. Let's get this dockyard real quick. Perfect. Yeah, we got a bit of cash. Let's go ahead and make the most of it. This will actually get me science. Or, what else do we want? We got saw pits. We have quarries. Oh, we already put that in, didn't we? We do not need a granary. We don't have any farms, so we don't need it. Because the fishing key will take care of that. Instead, I could do a saw pit. And I will. Can't do a monument or an altar. I will go ahead and grab the fishing key. There we go. Since it does count as science for us. Salt we do not need. That's right, we have more limit. That's another reason for these Kothons. Alright, you go here, you heal. And how about we actually build a fortification? I like that. Perfect. I would like to mess with his capital, but it will be a problem. Alright, looks like he took the step pyramid. Machia is low on happiness. I don't know why. We're at our limit. Everything seems fine. Alright, you do that. We're going to scout this out a little bit. See if Friedrich will give us some open borders. Fantastic. And I want a cultural exchange with him. I know it's going to push him even higher, but I can't really talk to Machiavelli, can I? Alright, so you built pyramids. That's fine. Well, you are playing... He is playing as Egypt. That's another thing. So we're going to have to be careful with that. Utica. Nope, but we will grab the harbor, because that's more science. Alright, looks like he's fighting somebody. What got built? Petra? That's fine with me. I'm totally fine with that. Let's go ahead and grab our salt just to fill this in. Even though I like Arna, I don't want them getting any ideas. Actually, speaking of which, we're kind of good. So actually, Thanae, we can change. Let's go ahead and do probably mining. Let's see, we got not many mining. We're actually more food focused, aren't we? So let's go ahead and do, we'll go ahead and do food, I think. There we go. Send that back to Carthage. That shall help us out. All right, we're going to head down navigation some more. We don't need the salt right now. Actually, we do need the salt. We do need the salt. Because I am pretty sure that is for training units. I wonder if that counts as a yes, it does. It does indeed. All right, well, I'm going to use that ability, because why not? All right, who's this? I don't know who these people are. Harapon? Where is that at? Wow, he's all the way over there. And then who's this guy? Gutita. Oh, right. Oh, that's just in general. You can come in. I don't need to extend myself. I am going to take a look at his stuff, though, see what's going on. That's not a bad navigable. That pyramid's okay. I do like how it's in the middle, though. That does put a lot of adjacencies for him. Eunuch has been defeated, wherever they're at. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some more gypsum, and we'll give that to the capital. Yep, that's fine. Not a problem with me. Food, of course. Let's go ahead and throw the culture back on. So is this 2 production? Perfect. Let's actually get rid of that, because I can throw this in other places. Alright, hold up. Let me throw it into... Then speaking of Thanae, I still need to buy these. So, that's good to know. Alright, yep, that's about what I thought. So we're going to pull back on that. Bring this chariot up here. That's not good. You're still healing. You're doing that. Alright, let's get you out of this river before it floods. He incorporated. Interesting. I'm glad Jishi is messing him up. That makes me really happy. We can't build Perdido. We could go for Oracle into this, or we could go to Carthage. We are starting to do this, so actually Sicilian Wars would be ideal. This sounds great. Get me Colossus. I would boost this even more, or I could boost this even more. And honestly, I want to boost this even more, because we can focus on this a little later. So let's Colossus. Also, Thanae later has a really good spot. Alright. I cannot hit you. I do not like that. Alright, so let's do one of these, one of these, one of these. Alright, that is not ideal. I'm pretty sure that archer can hit us. Ooh, but that's good. Should we do our slingers? We do have a lot of slingers. But also, this warrior taking the brunt. Because apparently, to be fair, I understand why people go down this way. So infantry and cavalry units with the command radius have first strike ability plus... Now I'm starting to see why this is. Okay. That makes more sense. Although you could go partially down assault if you have archers and then move somewhere else. That's also an option. Actually, let's do Bastion. That's actually better. Nope. Alright. We can work with people here. Carl Supe for sure. I should have another merchant. I guess not. Head up to Leptis. That's gonna be your home. Oh, we got 305. Can I get one more turn? We'll do one more turn. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get our Koth on. Oh, wow, these are really good. Well, if they're both 6, I'd go with this one, because at least I can get both of these. Also, that pushes more money towards me. Haha. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this for no reason, because that's what we do. I need to start giving Leptis some supplies. Alright, looks like you're dipping, so I'm fine with that. Just gonna build my fortifications up. That works. Alright. Explore away. By the way, Friedrich, do you know anybody else? More people than I do. I don't like that. I need to find out who these people are. Oh, well, I found one. Hello, Dixies. It is a pleasure. You're far enough away that I don't care, so nice to see you. We can grow some more, and I think we will. Ideally, let's grab this 4 production out here. I like that. I like that a lot. And I like... Oh, you know what? We could grab more food here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And we're almost fully expanded around... Actually, let's grab these. Let's get this volcano tiles, just in case. We do not need a... Oh, right. We don't need it for that. We don't need it. Oh, actually, I do need this. I am going to buy a scout. I need to explore more over here. I don't like that, Friedrich. I don't like that one bit. That warrior will come in handy. Alright. And I wish my ships had search abilities. We're 2 away. I don't think I can buy them in Thanae. Nope. I need to build some colonists. That way I can make use of them. Because I need to expand a bit more. Because I'll be up to 7 here shortly. We can trade with Jeanette. That's actually pretty nice. Ooh, this is ugly. Get out of here. Alright, let's give you a hit. Can we get the kill? We cannot. That's not good. Actually don't want to progress forward. He will kill my guy. Good thing I have this. Haha! Perfect. Never mind, my guy will live. Speaking of living, I actually do want to do a few things here. Let me buy the warrior for... Hold up. Hold up. I think the warrior's a better call, so let's get the warrior. Boom. And let's buy one of these. I think the granary is kind of a better use. Let's see here. Thinking how I want to do this. I think we'll crush this. There we go. Don't do anything. Run away. Don't like that. Please stay away from my city, please. Let's watch our war. See how it unfolds. The warrior was the right call. Alright. We've got this, and we've got our 20% on mining and 20% on fishing and farming, which will be really good. So let's get rid of this, and let's put this in, because we are already doing that. I will take a militaristic attribute, please, and we're going to gain some war support. Alright. Now what do the rest do? A codex slot in city halls in towns with a trade outpost focus. Alright, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's see. I want to focus on military. So yeah, we're going to go down the tactics tree. Cannot get this kill. I do not like that. I do like that, though. I do like that. I hope that didn't affect my levels. Let's go with probably fortifications. Oh, district. No, we're not there yet. Alright, let's grab this combat strength. There we go. Try to heal you up. Can't attack. I could get this kill, and I will. I don't like all this range, but that's what we have to go with right now. There's some good land out this way, so that is good to know. I'm still trying to circumnavigate this continent. It's very tall. It's a very tall continent. Alright, what we got going on? Oh, yes, our merchant. Let's do that. Oh, we do have culture. Let's grab that. 9.8's not bad. 2 food, 2 production. Now, you know what? I don't need the salt. There we go. We lost a warrior. That's to be expected. Alright, good. We got Colossus. That is handy. Gives us an economic, so that's more gold. We cannot make any others, so actually that's good for us. I'm going to focus on our market. I need the money. And then after the money, I want the colonists. I really do. I know I need to support my war effort, but we're going to focus on that instead. Because we pretty much have to buy our units, more or less. I need a galley up here, unfortunately. Alright, I still have enough. Let's buy us another unit. I do not have the cavalry unlocked yet. That will be... It's probably something I should have focused on. Let's get another warrior. You are hurting my slinger, which is to be expected. Let's do that. Give you one of those. I'm pretty sure I have the assault ability unlocked, don't I? Yes, I do. Perfect. I should have moved this guy. There we go. That is what it is. Milestone complete. That's nice. That's always handy. Alright. Scout will die. And that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. I knew this war was going to happen. As unfortunate as it is. That's Emil Bell. That's fine. That's something I really don't care about. It's nice, but it's not really a focal point. Yes, could you please leave? I would like to move over here somewhere. Alright. It's a shame that they got my guy. Let's get the archer out of there. Or not. There you go. I'll pull you back one. Just because I did not want to do that. Whatever. It's fine. It's not ideal, but it's not... Let's put you up here. There we go. It's not ideal, but it gets the job done. Wow, you could shoot from there. That's cute. I'll accept peace. I didn't want this war anyway. You're the one that came here and started problems. Because that's what you do. You just start problems. Hey, I should have got more than just one off of that. Come on now. Alright. That was an unfortunate war, but it is what it is. Alright, there's Serta. I actually will leave Serta alone. If I could settle here, 1, 2, 3. Doesn't grab that, that's fine. Is this considered fresh over here? It looks like it might be. It is a lake, so that is fresh. It's considered lake coastal. We might actually be allowed to do something there. So maybe settle here, we'll see. Let's heal. Let's actually spend our gold on other things for once. That is... Oh, I'm so happy about that. Let's actually spend our gold on this dockyard. Boom. Let the wine flow, or... Oh, I'll take the pop. I'll happily take the pop. Let's go ahead and throw that population in a Kothon. Perfect. We have the extra stuff. Alright, we're going to focus on healing for now. And I'm going to take this bad boy and this guy. And we're going to go say hi to Jishi because I'm fed up with him. Because I'm not getting rid of this line just because Machiavelli decided to be cool all of a sudden. I ain't playing that game. Nope, not one bit. You know what? I don't like this. Grab one of those. Pair that too. Alright. Let's go, General. This guy... Actually, you know what? This could be helpful, so we will bring it. I had to think on it. It's actually not a bad idea. Alright, you are definitely going to be a food town. I'm just seeing it now. Let's go ahead and grab this one, though. Food and definitely a brickyard. Oh my gosh. Wow, these are just growing beautifully. I love everything about it. Now you could take those, and I will let you have them. Yep, I will let you have them. Instead... Oh, that's right. We were going around the mountain. Okay. We'll increase by 60 over 10 turns. I actually will support this. I don't like the fact he'd go to war with me at any time because he's Machiavelli, but that's fine. Hill forts, always hill forts for me. Alright, we can make a bath, apparently. You know what? Let's fill that in. I'm fine with that. Where can I put my hill forts? I like both of those. Actually, I rescind that statement. Oh, I could still make magic happen on this tile. Oh. I still have chances. Alright, settlement's under threat. Yeah. Alright, you are going on a trip up there. And you are going on a trip over here. Because we're going to remove a problem. That's what we're going to do. Alright. I'll have to reorganize this defensive line. But for now, I'm not going to bother. Alright, looks like we'll have to get open borders with Xerxes. We'll do that next turn. I'd rather do it when I'm actually moving. Oh, well, that's fine. You guys all fight each other. I do not care. Don't care. Let's go ahead and grab this. Fill that in. Boudicca's at 18. Actually, man, I do want this at least. So I'll let it grow a little longer. But more or less I am done. Yep, goodbye. Ooh, this settle's starting to become more interesting to me. Oh, I do not like that. That is not good. Alright, hello Xerxes. Would you mind some open borders? Thank you, sir. How would you like some food? Oh, wow, actually, I'd love to culture you, but let's do the food right now. Alright, perfect. Where are we at on the settles anyway? He's at 8. I'm going to watch my commander get sniped here. Oh, so you do... Oh, I didn't like that sound. Okay, so first off, let's get you out. Alright. What died? Oh, I'm actually okay with that. It's not ideal, but it'll work. Navigation. Definitely navigation. We'll leave this for now. I don't like it. Go away. You need to go away and leave me alone. That's what you need to do. I actually don't know where this guy's going, but I'm going to take full advantage of that and get rid of that. Yep. Oh, we're definitely building this. This will be a 2, and I can make a 4, so works for me. Alright, keep moving. Alright, and you keep healing. Alright, beautiful. It's all coming together, what got built. Oh, Nalanda, that's fine, we're not heading that way. That's not what, we don't care about that. Oh, Mausoleum has not been built. It is going to take a long time to get there, though. I don't know where this colonist is going to go exactly, but we will find a spot for him. It's going to have to be pretty much where Jishi's at. I need you to leave. Just go away. Alright. Move this settler very, very carefully. I feel like I'm still missing somebody. Ooh, actually, I will support this. Fenceless. Oh, Utica, you're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's get rid of that. Another militaristic attribute. Don't mind if I do. Let's ignore this. We get another settlement limit if we can. You have a level. I think we'll grab maneuver. You can run around. I was thinking right here actually ain't bad. 1, 2, 3, 3. We'll miss. Oh, well. That is unfortunate. Although, it's not that big of a deal. Now, the question is if we go here, we can get that, and we can work. That's perfect. We want the border on the mountains. We don't want the mountains. So we can actually work this in. Alright. I'm actually okay with that. Yep, see ya. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, you're going to come back in here. Last thing I need is you guys attacking me. Because I know you'll hurt my guy. Oh, there we go. Oh, he played Tonga? Now that is interesting. That is interesting. He has 4 settlements. How are we looking, by the way? Not great on the culture. Could be better. And we're actually doing not terrible on the science. Like I said, it could be better. But I digress. To work with what we got. There we go. Because we're kind of focusing on other things. 1, 2, 3. The problem is we would not get a lot of use out of the fishing keys. I guess it's not that big of a deal. We really just want the Kothon. It's fine. We will skip a turn. I want this warrior with my guy at all times. Alright. Rest this galley up. I want to move this colonist, but we don't have the ability to right now. Let's see if Genghis Khan, we do not have enough. Next turn. Let's see how he feels about it now. We got a complete. We got Maui. Perfect. Which means we got culture on these. Fantastic. Also, I'll just get the +1 gold on wonders. Alright, let's finish this out. And we did make it to 50%, so I think we're good. We'll just finish a little bit of TLC here. Let's get a lighthouse for 1. I could put lighthouse here or here. I'm talking about the Great Lighthouse. You know what? Let's put a regular one right here, and we can just... Ooh, actually, I do not get a lot of fishing boats, do I? That's a slight bummer, but it's fine. Let's grab the production. Yes, we are overflowing, which means we will be building things. Beautiful. Trasbaton, I love it. Let's see here. I am focused on this and this. Let's go with that. We do not need happiness. Actually, we don't need salt. There we go. Love everything about it. In you go. Move around. Don't care about that. Get out of here. Let's bring you in here. It's unfortunate. Really keeping me down, aren't they? Alright, now let's get open borders. I'm glad he accepted. Lapahad looking very beautiful. Alright, well there we go. 50% coming right back in. Honestly, looking pretty good. Pretty good. We got a few more settles we got to do. Serta kind of is irking me quite a bit. We got a lot of cash we're going to use next time to get some towns going. But so far, so good. So I hope you all enjoyed. And I'll catch you in the second half of this Antiquity. Peace.